It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Severe thunderstorms are possible across the central to northern high plains, with flash flood potential continuing over the southwest, while record-breaking heat continues across Texas. Closer to home, mostly quiet weather conditions will gradually become active area-wide, and that starts today. The best chance for showers and storms will be in the mountains and areas west of the Rio Grande. The temperatures are going to remain above normal, especially through next week. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. Folks, I somehow intercepted an email intended for the Tularosa School's faculty, but after reading it, I have no problem sharing it with you. I believe this email is from Superintendent Todd Lindsay. It appears that the school faculty was unhappy with the activities of the kids during a recent PEP assembly. The email states that the assembly was intended to set the tone for the year, and goes on to say that those in leadership roles should be active with enthusiasm and commitment. Based on the emails, it appears the students were talking over the guest speakers. We all need to be at the forefront modeling the behaviors we expect from our students and ensuring they understand the importance of respect and active participation. Close quote. Sounds like he's blaming the faculty. He later stated that he has made the decision to postpone remaining PEP assemblies to allow the time to regroup, plan effectively, and come back stronger with a clear, united approach. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It sounds like kids are at fault for acting like kids, and teachers are at fault for... Actually, I don't really know. Multiple teachers spoke out against this email. The PEP rallies were reinstated, and that's when Lindsay wrote this. Staff, I am sorry for the mistake on the email. It was discussed to cancel and reschedule until we had a chance to ensure it was better monitored. I felt that yesterday was a little chaotic. I was hoping the students would be a little more focused and not just talking over the speakers. So after a discussion today, I copied and pasted the email without proofreading it. Please forgive my mistake. It doesn't sound like a mistake. It sounds like you were being a jerk, Lindsay, and got called out for it by the faculty you blamed. You know, it's no secret that many teachers left this year from Tularosa, and if this email is an indication, I think we have a good idea as to why. I also understand that there may be another issue behind the reason for the cancellation. If that's true, then there should have been no blame placed on the kids or the faculty. That is the sin you committed, sir. The Village of Tularosa's regular meeting is happening tonight at 6 p.m. The meeting agenda can be found on villageoftularosa.com. A dance is taking place at the Alamo Senior Center. We spoke with Brittany.
It's from 2 to 5. Selma will be playing. It's $5 at the door. Light refreshments such as punch and cookies will be served, and it'll be fun for all.
That's happening on Friday. Call 575-439-4150 for more information. Fourth Friday occurs this week. That's on Friday from 6 until 10 at Washington Park. The event is free, music provided by Whiplash. Great news from Animal Village NM. You can once again get your dog or cat spayed or neutered for just $65. Sonny Aris told us all about it.
In Otero County, that is Paw in Hand on Cuba near Albertsons. In Lincoln County, that is Ruidoso Animal Clinic. The vet will schedule your surgery for you after you have the paperwork from Animal Village NM. Then you'll get your pet spayed or neutered for just $65 instead of hundreds of dollars.
AnimalVillageNM.org for details. The City of Alamogordo's method of submitting a public records request through the city's Next Request portal will not be available in August. A PSA will be later released closer to the launch date. All requests to inspect public records for the City of Alamogordo can be submitted directly to the custodian of those records. There's more information available on the City of Alamogordo Facebook page.
Hello, everyone. This is Gerardo Martinez. I'm Vice President for Otero County LULAC Council 8105, and I'm here to give you an update. LULAC has appointed me to chair the committee for the Elijah Hadley Protest and Social Justice Committee. We're disappointed with the fact that to this date there's no transparency from the Otero County Sheriff's Office nor the Otero County Board of Commissioners. The community demonstrated at the 3rd Annual Otero County Heritage Festival and Dance. There were some people who heckled us, but we stayed respectable, waiting for the band to take a pause. Then we would shout our chants and display out our signs. It was a peaceful protest and we were on public property. There were people who didn't know about the killing of Elijah Hadley, and when we showed them the video of how he was really gunned down by an Ontario County Sheriff's deputy, they instantly empathized with our group and had empathy for the Hadley family. The band Lone Pignon came to our group, suggested that they would play a memorial song for the remembrance of Elijah, and said that they could put our signs in front of the bandstand. Everything was going well until a security guard told the band to take down the protest signs and told the band not to play the memorial song for Elijah Hadley. The protest had already been going for 2.5 hours. We stopped the protest. Elijah didn't get his remembrance song, and the signs were taken down. This is a bad look for the Ontario Sheriff's Office, and it also does not look good for the Ontario Board of Commissioners on the tragic Hadley incident. Please join us at justiceforelijah.org. Thank you. Saludos a todos. Soy Gerardo Martínez, vicepresidente del Condado de Otero, LULAC Council 8105. Les voy a dar este informe. LULAC me ha nombrado presidente del comité de Elijah Hadley Protest y Justicia Social. Estamos muy desilusionados con la realidad hasta este día que la transparencia del Departamento de Sheriffes y del Condado de Otero y también de la Junta de Comisionados de Otero no lo han hecho. Había unas cuantas personas que gritaban para interrumpirnos nuestro derecho de protestar, pero nos quedamos tranquilos y respetables, esperando que la banda parara de tocar música para entonces gritar nuestras palabras y enseñar nuestros señales. Estábamos en propiedad pública y en paz. Mucha gente no sabía la horrible matanza de Elijah Hadley cuando les enseñamos el video de cuando lo mataron brutalmente. Y mucha gente empaticó a nuestra causa y llegó a empatía a la familia Hadley. La banda Piñón Solitario nos dijeron que nos querían quitar, de tocar una canción conmemorativa para Elijah y podían poner nuestros señales en frente del soporte de banda. Todo fue bien hasta que uno de los guardias les dijo a la banda que quitaran los señales y no tocaran la música para Elijah Hadley. Esto no fue bien para el Departamento de Sheriff del Condado de Otero, ni tampoco para la Junta de Comisionados del Condado de Otero. Apóyennos, vayan a justiceforelijah.org. Muchas gracias.
Well, today is Wednesday. It's time for This Week at Thrive. We go now to Stephanie Hale.
Thrive in Southern New Mexico hosts community events to raise money and awareness for our local nonprofit partners, as well as needs in our community. We are inviting the community to our 2024 campaign kickoff breakfast on Tuesday, August 27th at 7:30 a.m. in the Conference Center at Christus Health in Alamogordo. This is your chance to learn about Thrive in Southern New Mexico, connect with other professionals while we kick off our annual campaign. You can expect a delicious breakfast provided by Mountain View Catering, videos highlighting our nonprofit partner agencies and community donors, and we will have some amazing giveaways that you won't want to miss. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to learn about how you can support local nonprofits through Thrive in Southern New Mexico at the 2024 Campaign Kickoff Breakfast. For more information, you can reach us at 575-437-8400 at 1601 10th Street in Alamogordo, or jump on our website, letsthrivnm.org. That's it for this week. I'm Stephanie Hale with Thrive in Southern New Mexico, and I'll be back next week and every Wednesday right here on Crazy Radio.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Are you about to mow the lawn? It's blazing hot out here. Smokey Bear says,
avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry. It's all on SmokeyBear.com because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A man is facing several charges following a shooting that occurred at an assisted living home in Roswell last Saturday morning. 23-year-old Justin Bailey of Roswell is facing 4 charges related to that shooting. None of the 5 people inside were injured. Bailey has been charged with shooting from a motor vehicle, conspiracy, criminal damage of property, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Naturally, Bailey was released ahead of his trial. Illegal migrant encounters are at an average of 411 daily encounters in the month of August. That's along the El Paso sector, which runs from Hudspeth County, Texas to the New Mexico-Arizona state line. And that's up from 375 per day in July.
The result of the executive action I took, border encounters have dropped over 50%.
Sounds like the president needs to go back to school and learn how to math. 411 per day this month, 375 per day last month, and Homeland Security calls that a 36.7% drop. Most recent encounters are being reported in the vicinity of Santa Teresa. That includes Mount Cristo Rey and Sunland Park, the desert west of the community, and the empty stretches south of New Mexico State Road 9.
This whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
I don't think we've been concerned about a European invasion since the War of 1812, well, the Cold War. Border Patrol has rescued 845 illegal migrants in dire straits since October of 2023 and recovered 164 bodies. The illegal migrant fatalities in the region are up 18.5% since July 25th and have now surpassed last year's total death toll of 149. 52-year-old Brian Joseph of California has been charged with allegedly selling firearms without a license, interstate travel to sell firearms, and making unlawful transactions to promote the sale. Between October 15th of 2021 and November 29th of 2022, Joseph allegedly sold firearms in Bernalillo County without being licensed to do so. He would also travel from California to New Mexico multiple times to get guns and then resell them for profit in California. Joseph is also accused of making financial traffics with proceeds from the illegal firearms sales. Documents state that over various dates in 2022, Joseph allegedly made many electronic transfers for a total of $6,684.80. Joseph appeared in front of a federal judge. He's going to remain in custody until his trial, which has not yet been scheduled. If convicted, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Yesterday, we discussed that Michelle Lujan Grisham would be speaking at last night's DNC event and talk about health care. I commented that we should read that as abortion rights since, well, New Mexico health care sucks. Number 38 in health care nationally. That means only 12 states are worse off. So what did she talk about?
Kamala Harris will protect your right to care. She'll cap drug costs. She'll go after corporate price gougers and ensure every woman who needs it can access reproductive health care.
Go figure. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
In volleyball action, Tularosa enters the Eunice tournament on Friday and Saturday, while Alamogordo faces Lovington on Saturday. Those games are away. Football season openers are this week. Tularosa on Thursday as the Wildcats welcome Hot Springs. Alamogordo on Friday as the Tigers welcome Deming. Both of those games are at home. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 17 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, winds gusting as high as 13. Sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting as high as 21. Your high today in the Basin, 98. Low tonight of 73. High tomorrow, 97 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny skies with a 20% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 16 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight, winds gusting up to 15. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 30% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 21. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 75. Low tonight of 56. High tomorrow, 74 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.